In the heat of the summer, the ground gives up its secrets. For centuries, this was the parish church, now reduced to shadows in the soil. But if you know where to look, it's never really gone. At first glance, this looks like an ordinary field, but seen through the eyes of LiDAR, suddenly, hidden shapes begin to emerge. That curved line there, that isn't natural, it's the remains of a moat. Not defensive, it's a statement. A D-shaped enclosure built to hold water, to irrigate crops, and to impress. And these long, gentle ripples in the ground is an old gravity-fed irrigation system. No one knows when it was first cut, but until relatively recently this land still produced watercress and freshwater mussels. The river you see today is quiet, almost insignificant. But centuries ago it was broader, deep enough to carry barges. There are other clues too. Along this line, now mostly gone, once stood a brick wall. You won't see much of it today, but the base still lingers, and this path, easy to dismiss as just a footpath, was once something far more important. It was a main north-south route where people, cattle and goods moved through this landscape long before modern roads arrived. Before the church finally collapsed, artists and historians had already begun recording it. Someone created this detailed cork model in the early 1900s, preserving the shape of the old building long after much of it had already fallen away. And in paintings and sketches, the church appears again and again, different interpretations by different artists. One of the best surviving images is by John Buckler in 1828, just 25 years before the church was demolished. By then, the church's lime-rendered exterior had disappeared from view. The old church had a castellated tower, and above it what's known locally as a Hertfordshire spike. There are plenty of examples still seen across the county today. In the church grounds, a cluster of burials, simple headstones, many damaged over time, some marking the resting place of significant reformers. And even now the outline of the church refuses to disappear completely. Beneath the grass the outline of the old church still survives. The nave, the chancel, the vestry. This isn't just an empty field. It's the remains of a landscape people once knew intimately. Please like and subscribe to help Thundridge Old Church and to help this channel grow.